Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
hole.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
Salutation.
Hello.
I said salutations.
Oh, weird. Well, wishes, world greetings. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know, every now and then Charlotte got to come down here and get that wig that you have on together. You
Oh,
know.
girl, you can never. This is quality.
Mhm. That wig is reading some wig.
It is reading. She is
Reading
reading.
wig. Poor, poor.
She is reading. She's doing. She's doing what the girls could never do. You know, there's a great philosopher that said something. You know,
Yeah,
we in the car. We ride slow. We do the things that the girls can't do.
girl, let's get on it. This is going to be, we want to make sure we're on time. We're going to make sure we're on time with this video because we got a couple of things to talk about. But this is Tide Hill here.
And this is Oh Lord. And this is,
Teal Show.
yes, the TL show. Although
Teal
she
Show.
wouldn't let me finish my quote from a great philosopher or whatever, sure.
Girl, we got to get into it. You guys, we're gonna this is gonna be like a double thing we're gonna be doing right now because I really want us to talk about the BT presents the encore. We're just gonna go over that briefly and then we're gonna jump over there to the Real Housewives of Potomac. So just girl, just get your life today. So you want to jump into it now? We're gonna do just a quick review on it and how we feel about the drama that's going on. So you want to start? So, oh Lord, I want you to take it over. So, let me know how you feeling about it.
So far with BT Presents, um, I don't know who the villain is. And I feel like that's one of the main problems I'm having with it is
Mm.
every episode the villain of the witches. Do you know what I mean?
And us.
Like 1 minute it's Aubrey, and we're like, okay, cool, full force, let's talk about Aubrey. And next minute it's the Cherish twins. Then it's the Cherish twins again. Then Cherish twins again. It's like it keeps being them, but then it switches over to somebody else.
It does.
A
I think
lot.
it seems like the way like you said, we're trying to find out who the villain is. I think the point is, I think they're all trying to make each other the villain. I don't know. It seems very like I don't know.
Like real life, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you don't know whose side to be in because it's like someone brought up and what we've been talking about. There's a lot of egos in the room. And then there's like insecurities in the room. And it's just like they're all
Yes.
unraveling right in front of our face, especially for a short period of time that they have to put this album together. So let's be very clear about this. And I know they want to make something great. And I feel like the Cherish twins feel like they have a lot on the line because, they're these producers, at the end of the day, and it's like, we can't make this work. I feel like we can't, basically, like I said, they're trying to prove a point or whatever case may be. And the way they're proving this is not really looking good because the songs are good. That's very good. The songs that they came up with, really, really, good. We like them. I
Yeah.
have everybody I've listened to talk about this show have said the songs sound amazing. It's just your attitude. And I think that's the point of self awareness they lack at the situation. So it's like y'all making
Oh, yeah.
yourself look worse. Like the music good, like the talent is there. Just work with
Right.
it.
And it's like y'all all right. When y'all are right, you're right. I feel like
Yeah.
it's interesting because it's like we all were kind of like, yeah, they were wrong, but then we were all kind of like, well, they're not wrong. And it's kind of like I can I
They,
wanna
this I'll break it down for you. They're right wrong. It's the point is you can be right, but the way you execute of you being right can be you don't and the way they executed being right is wrong. You don't have to say it like that. You don't have to do it like that. It's a way you can be right and come off and just say speak your truth and what you feel and stuff like that and just move forward. But it's just like the way y'all come is so wrong. It's like, yeah, you're right, but you're still wrong of how you're coming. It's like I can't even get on your side completely. It's like you don't have to do all that. Just say what you have to say and do it in a respectful way. And that's the issue with the Cherish twins. It's like they're missing that point. So I call it right and wrong. You're right, but at the same time, you can be, the way you come in off is wrong, and it don't need to
Right.
be that.
Agreed.
So, but so this was their listening party that they had because that's what they was getting really prepared for and stuff like that, and they had the listening party. So, how you felt about the listening party at the end of the day? Because we're gonna get into the drama. So, how you felt about the listening party?
Um, I feel like I feel like it I don't know, it didn't make a lot of sense that they were like, "Yeah, we can't if we can't feel it, if y'all not feeling it, we don't feel it." And it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess,
No, I
but I
agree.
don't know about all that.
I agree. I don't want you just standing there. If we all came out here to support you, I don't want you standing there when the song is playing. It's bad enough. Well, the song is already playing. Not bad enough. Sorry. The song is already playing in the background. I need to feel the emotions, what you're feeling, at the end of the day. Sell the song to me at the end of the day. So I think, yeah, I don't blame them for doing it. I just, I don't know when a man be trying to handle a woman or tell a woman what to do, it's already kind of like a cringy moment, especially where we're at and,
Yeah, especially
where
on
we're,
this show.
yeah, we're like, oh, yeah, because, them men, I know women are like, now, wait a minute now, y'all hold on now. Girl, y'all gonna have to sing it now. But, they're men, heteros. Oh, man, no. And like, but like I said, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't trying to, diminish them or something like that or make them look bad. I wouldn't say that. But it's kind of cringy when you see, men telling women what to do. Just saying, especially heterosexual men. Very
And right.
clear about that.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, but I agree with them. I want to feel what your song. At the end of the day, I want to see that. I want to feel that. I want that energy. At the end of the day, because that's what I came here to see. I didn't came here for to see you just stand there. I want to feel it. So I let that slide. It's like I said, still cringe to see a man tell a woman what to do, but I'll let that slide. But they were right. They were right.
Yeah, I can give them that. They had a point in a way. It just was like, girl, okay, sure.
Now watch it now. And
Right.
someone brought up on another which kind of review. She said, I understand you trying to let the song play and say it for the next one. Y'all just stop the song me way in the beginning or whatever case may be. And I agree too. I would be like, yeah, I would probably let the song play. I'm like, now wait a minute. Now the song is good, but I need y'all on the next one. I would have did that. I wouldn't have stopped the song. But like I said, I understand their passion. And remind you, some of these people are producers, so we really understand that, a lot of producers like, no, we gotta see it, you gotta sell it. Whatever case. So I get that point too of how they was acting with the situation as well, how they responding to the situation. Oh yeah, you gonna have to bring it. Come on, let me feel it or whatever case may be. So yeah, yeah. So like I said, now they have the performance going on, and we see Aubrey basically unraveling right in front of us. You know, and her insecurity started showing. I think it's what you felt it was. I felt like it was more that she didn't want to be there, and she didn't like how it came out.
I can agree with that. I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of she was just over it. I think once she saw that they weren't listening, where she could be like, yeah, we got to do this. This is how we got to do things. Because let's be honest, Aubrey did have a vision. Did
She
we
did.
see the vision enough to be like, oh, it's great? No, but she had something. So it's not like she was just
Yeah.
sitting there like Keely doing absolutely nothing except drinking wine. It's not like she
Mhm.
was just doing that. But girl, you
Oh,
know,
she also wore those pajamas all the time, and
I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I think the person we need to understand what Aubrey is her background. Aubrey came from making a band, and she was actually wasn't she in the part two of it? Meaning she was in the first season because they had the first season of the girl band, and then they did a second season. And she went through both of those processes. So to be very
No,
clear, remember he got rid of all the girls,
no, that was Andrea, the one
and
with the
Drea
brown
was in,
hair or whatever her
um,
name is, the one with the brown hair. That's
oh
the
the
one
short one.
who, yeah, that's the
Oh,
one who
and
was
she
in
was so
one, and
pretty.
then he was like, "I don't like any of the girls here. Come with me to this new group." Yeah, it wasn't Aubrey. He didn't, you know,
Oh, well,
because remember, Aubrey was the reason why he was decided they didn't need to be a band anymore.
yeah. But Aubrey can dance though. That whole was dance. I remember in that damn season of making a band. I think she had. That's who he
She
put
was doing it.
against her.
She was following along with Miss Boomcat.
What?
She was following along with
With
Miss
who?
Boomcat.
Miss Loon Cat. Who's Miss Loon Cat?
Boom, Boomcat, Boomcat.
Girl, you
The
talking
lady
about
that
Miss
was,
Lauren Ann Gibson?
yes,
Girl, I'm girl. Hold on, who we talking about? But she, she was dancing
yeah. I
or
was talking
whatever.
about
Case
Lori
may be.
Ann. I was talking about Lori Ann.
Okay, boom boom cat. Girl, don't be throwing
Yeah,
me
you
off
know what I
because I
mean.
just lost.
You know what I'm
This
talking
girl
about.
didn't throw me off. Uh-huh. All right.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about, Miss Lauren Ann Gibson, but I'm trying to find out the part where she did the boom boom cat or whatever the case may be.
That's what she
I
used to
remember
tell
she
the
did.
girls when she used to tell them how to dance, how to do certain dances. She'd be like, "Boom,
Oh,
cat."
girl, okay.
You've never heard
I have
that
to get
she did
back
that?
to I'm telling you, it's familiar. I just couldn't even pinpoint it, sweetie. I can't pinpoint it. So I was trying to find
Oh
out where she did
man.
it. I don't know because I remember she was on Honey too, and I was watching the tutorial dance moves that she was doing for that or whatever the case may be. So I don't know which one it came from, and of course she was on the show as well. So I don't know, or I don't remember where it came from, but I know it came from somewhere with her. So I got the person right.
Wig.
Let's,
But yeah,
let's
she used to be
move
doing
on.
that, and that was the comment that people used to make about her all the time.
Well, she is a great dancer. Let's be good. And
Oh,
remind you, Lorraine
absolutely.
Ann Gibson did do a lot of Lady Gaga's choreography. Let's be very clear about that.
Okay, girl.
Hello. That girl, excuse me. So, Aubrey came from that kind of group, and it's like, she went through that process of pulling a girl group together or whatever
Yeah,
the case may be. So I think that was the point where she was going because I think that's what she felt the strongest in. Like I know how to put a vision together, and you know, like you said, she had a vision, and she was like, I know how to put it together, whatever the case may be. But when you got too many cooks in the kitchen, which is Fallon and Felicia,
yeah,
and Misha with her crying ass whenever she want to do it, you're gonna get catastrophe at the end of the day, and that's what pretty much so happened. I don't think she really believed in it at the end of the day. And yeah, she was over it. I can see that.
I can too. And I can also agree that it's like, once the twins started doing what they were doing, which they've been doing since day one, but it's like once she started getting the brunt of how toxic and out of control it was, where it's like one minute they love her, and next thing you know, they hate her. And it's just like, I don't want to deal with all this.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I definitely understand. And she bounced out of there. And I think, they had Irish. She was talking about how she didn't have that much line. Bitch, you ain't been in the studio. I'm confused. You
Right.
haven't been in the studio. And then, someone did brought up something when it was like, well, bitch, I mean, motherfuckers, it's eight, nine girls. Somebody might get left behind. You might get one sentence, and that's it. and you have to move on. Like literally one sentence, not a verse, a one sentence. Shit in the damn song. And they say there's 9 girls or whatever case may be. And she hasn't been in the booth. And I like that Felicia called her ass out. Well, in the confessionals, by the way. It's like, girl, you ain't even been in the booth.
Ever.
Let's be clear. Now, me should be getting in that booth. Don't get it. Even though, you're like, girl, maybe you need to stay out that booth. But, I guess, girl, whatever. But and she was talking that noise, and I think that the band member, the Witchcraft band member, former band member, was like, "Oh, girl, I really don't want to talk about that." And you asked me, was it okay for us to talk about it? I sure would have.
Wig.
You wouldn't have. You wouldn't
Yeah,
have
I
said
would have.
what was going on in the house.
Yeah. Wig.
I would have. And everybody looked nice. Brandy looked nice, and then they had
Everybody did look
Tina.
great. Everybody aged really gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
Especially and Mila looks really good too. Mila looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fun fact, I learned Mila said that they asked her to be on the show, but she said she didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Sounds
don't
about
believe
right.
it?
I said sounds about right. Well, Mila was on R&B Divas or whatever case may be. So, and I liked her on there, and she's so pretty. She's so pretty.
That's true.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I just remember when they came out, especially when Where the Girls At. That's when I was introduced to them. Where the Girls At. Well, definitely Moesha, but I didn't remember them that well, or whatever the case may be. Because I'm like, okay, because
You were
Moesha used to have a lot of
young,
guest
and we're
stars.
just like, we just want to see the episode. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm not. Moesha had a lot of guest stars. Let's be very, because it was like
Oh
black
yeah, this is when they
excellence.
was doing that a lot more of guest stars on shows.
Mhm.
This is when they was doing stuff like that.
Yeah, because they had so many people on there. Even girl, they had a lot of people. So that's when I was introduced to them, and I remember, she was a very dark skinned girl, and back in the day, especially in New Orleans, they had a thing about calling dark skinned girls really cute. Or you're cute for a dark skinned girl, and I just remember that they was like, oh, she's just so ugly, and I was like, I think she's really cute, but I was like kind of forced to say, oh, she wasn't cute because she was dark skinned. But whatever the case may be, girl, I'm glad that that part of my life is over, and that that
Oh
ridiculous
yes.
being forced with that kind of crap. We'll talk about colorism later down on the line on the show, but not today. But that was just one of the things. So yeah, I can see her being asked, but I can see her declining too, and we wouldn't have gotten Irish and Misha with their crying ass, or whatever case may be. So I'm, like I said, she didn't need to spill. I mean, I would now to think about it, I probably wouldn't have spilled the tea because she was really not interested in her. And I'm like, maybe you bitches really just ain't friends. Like, maybe I just, y'all co-workers. Because she did not want to. Now, real frank, I'm like, girl, what she saying? Like, girl, you tell her where we from, girl. 702. Okay. And do we even know what 702 is for?
No, I don't know, girl.
Oh Lord, they can tell us in the comments or something like that because I really
Right.
don't know.
Because you don't know
And then,
either. Nobody knows. We just, where my girls at from the front to back. That's all I know. And that's all
mhm.
I needed to know.
And then they had Pam and Kim. Kim
Kima. It was Kima, right?
Kima, yeah.
From Total.
Yeah. They had her come out. Some people was talking about it. It was like they think they messed around. Allegedly. Allegedly. We
Allegedly,
don't
yes. Allegedly.
yeah,
We don't
we
know for
don't know.
sure. But it was given. It was that vibe was kind of given.
Yeah, because she blocked her. So I'm like, yeah, this must have really been something. And I didn't know the other band member was married to Arma Epps.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
know
is.
she was married to him. I'm like, girl, he was on House. That was a big show. So I know he making money. She like, okay. What happened to him? He used to be so fucking fine. He was so fine.
He's heterosexual. That's what happened.
What happened? I know they got really upset about him when he was wearing the skirt on the View. I was like, where is the man going to? I think he going to the View. I mean, where you think he was going? Or whatever case may be. He looked fine to me. I was like, okay. But what happened? Oh, he was so damn fine. He was a fine ass man. I didn't like him in Love and Basketball. That movie was not
No,
even
wait
that
a
good.
minute. So you say he's fine now? When that happened?
I didn't say he fine now. I said he was fine.
I'm talking about when I used to say that. You was like, girl, I don't know if this friendship gonna last. Hold on.
I think he was fine back in the day. I didn't say he was fine now.
I'm talking about then. That's what I said too.
He was fine then.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what are you talking about?
I said that, and you was like, why would you think that?
Girl, you never said that. You
I
never
have.
said that.
I
When
have.
you talked about him, when you talked about him, girl,
I
you
have
never
when they
talked
showed
about
pictures
him.
of him when he was younger,
Girl, no, you
when
did
he was
not.
in
You
his when he
lying.
was in his 20s, early 20s. Yes, I
You're
remember.
lying.
Wait.
You're
We're talking about Mike
lying.
Epps from Friday, right?
No, not Mike Epps. Arma Epps. I think it's
Oh, I'm talking about Mike Epps.
girl. Nobody want his raggedy ass, girl. If you
Oh, girl,
girl,
see, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was saying right here.
girl. I know. You know what,
You don't
bitch?
have taste. That's it. That's
Let me
what it
tell you
is.
something. Let me tell you something. Don't ever put no words. I know what the fuck I said. I'm talking about
Uh-huh.
Arma Epps with his fine ass. He was so fine back in the day. Why would the hell I be talking about Mike Epps, old ragly ass? I don't like that
Oh, girl,
man.
because you don't have taste. That's why you
Girl,
wouldn't.
he was being disrespectful to a trans person. So let's be very clear.
Oh, girl,
Oh yes,
he's straight. What did you?
girl. Next
What's
question, next
happening?
moment. Cause you really ain't doing nothing. But like I said, she's getting
I
she
am.
didn't need to come on the show, whatever case may be. And she blocked everybody and everything. So I feel like they had a relationship going on, especially how she was, breaking it all
Carrying
down.
on.
It felt like
But
it was
again,
more.
Pam, again, Pam, we would not have thought this if you hadn't have brought it to our attention. So it's like
Mhm,
you brought this to us, so now we have now it's brought up. Also, fun fact. Okay, Kima from
mhm.
Total. Did you know her sister is Vita, the rapper?
Who's Vita?
Vita, the rapper, she used to rap with Ja Rule in them, right? Am I right? Hold on.
Hold on, you talking about the one that had that red hair?
No, that's Charlie Baltimore.
Oh, you talking about the one who was singing on the song with Lil Mo and Ja Rule?
Yes,
All
her.
the rock that you me, baby. Mm-hmm.
That's her sister.
Okay. That was a good verse though. We love that
It
song.
was.
Shout out
We do.
because we watching Ja Rule. Uh, just watch him, y'all. So I feel like they probably had something going on, allegedly again. I feel like because that's why she really blocked her, but she blocked a lot of her family members too. So like I said, I really don't know what that's all about. Um, she said she was wild. Now my point is, if you saying that you were the issue and you blocked all your family members because you was going on a different path,
Mm.
so I don't know. I'm just confused. Like, so was the family people the issue too as well, or what? Because I'm just confused. Because it's very it's some holes in her story, and it's just like I really want to hear what really would happen because I'm really confused. But I know that situation where she had lied on her husband, and they said she eventually admitted
Oh
that she
yeah,
did lie. So that
yeah.
part came up. So maybe that was the point that she needs to regroup because now everybody's gonna look at her like a damn liar, after that. I wish she would have brought that up
Mm,
too. If you're gonna tell the truth, because you wanted to bring up the gay shit, you should have brought up the lying shit too. So I'm just
let's just
saying, I'm
ask.
so sorry. I'm
Now,
very
let
hard
me
on
ask you
Cam.
this:
Yes.
do you think that she really said that she was the Beyonce and everybody
Yes.
else was the other girls? Do you think she
Yes.
said
She's
that?
an Aries. She said it.
Wig.
I see Aries all the time. She got that attitude. It is like, look how she handled. This girl said that shit. I know she said that shit.
Yeah, she probably
Have you seen them perform? You see that kind of energy she's bringing. She said that shit
did.
allegedly.
You talking about when she was praise dancing?
No, bitch, that too. But at the same time, I have seen other performances they did. Yeah, she said that shit. She said that shit. I know she
Yeah,
said
I
that
can
shit.
believe it.
I don't remember that. And see, that's my point. It's like, and you know why she said it? Because for one, I got a sister and she's an Aries too. Them motherfuckers lie. When they backed up in the corner, they did some shit that is really, shouldn't have came out their mouth. Not
Egregious,
all Aries,
aggressive,
but
too much.
yeah, yeah, not all Aries, but I know that motherfucker. She said it, and I don't remember. Just like my sister, I don't remember. Bitch, you did it. You did it. I know you did it. And I'm saying for personal experience with the Aries, I see how they move. That hoe did that. And I know she did that. It's just her whole aura and what she been doing on the show proves that she did that. It's just all in her language. She did it. I know she did it. And you gonna tell and like I said, I know I'm really rough with her, with the homophobic shit that she had expressed. A lot of people like, oh, it's religious belief. It really isn't. I feel like it's not because I didn't know, putting your hand on someone, leg or whatever case and mean that, especially in a way where they were sitting and positioning, meaning that you want them. So, and you, girl, I'm just so over her. And I think she said it. And then, it was brought up to the point where she was like, unblock me or whatever case. But, she still got that girl blocked. She said she was going to
Oh
unblock her.
yeah.
She still got the
She
girl blocked.
said, even though you still got me blocked, I still love you and I'm still here for you. Yep. She still got her blocked.
Bitch, I'm not gonna be here for a person that blocked me. I'm like, I'm not here for you, but I hope the best for you. I ain't been waiting around. That's why something was off. She must have been a part of one of her concubines when she was out here doing a little thing, if you know what I mean. Just saying.
A
Allegedly.
wig.
Allegedly.
I mean,
I'm just tired of her. I have a bad thing with her. Oh, are you want to add anything else on this listening party?
Nivea was great. I love her energy. Um, I want her to have her own show or something. I want her to keep going with this. She has such a positive energy to things, and she's just funny.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like
she does.
naturally, just really funny. And
Hmm.
that's all you need, girl, to get into this. You just need to be naturally funny,
Yeah. And
and
we
the
got a
girls
lot of
will
people that's
stand.
funny. Keely, her ass funny too. Keely
Wig,
just be Keely ain't got no life. Keely be doing shit. No, Keely just don't be doing nothing. Keely just be just starting shit like Felicia wasn't saying. Girl, you don't be doing nothing. You ain't nothing but starting up some damn mess.
girl,
Ain't
and
nothing
she
like a
do
bitch telling you off and they give you that side eye, but they looking at you, but they looking at you side eye way. Cause they ain't really nothing. I don't know what you're really doing.
right.
It's like you're not really turning your face, but your eyes is shot at them. I really don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
Then
know
the
I
lip got to
got
go
it. I see
sideways to
what's
match the
happening.
eyes.
I see
Huh?
what's happening.
Okay. It's like, girl, I can't even give you my full attention. My face can't even go over there. It's just the eyes gonna go over there. Because I need to get you together and look forward while I'm getting you together. So we definitely A lot of them are funny, and like I said, they're definitely great for the show. And yeah, we do want Olivia to have her own show. I don't
Yeah,
know what
Nivea
we'll
did,
get her to
needs
do.
it.
What we'll get her something to do, or whatever the case may be. Definitely tell her with all the niggas. We want to
Oh
know.
yeah. Remember the
We
first
want to
day
know.
she met Aubrey O'Day and Aubrey was like, "Oh, how big is it?" Aubrey, girl.
Girl, she dated one of the Hitlers that was the Hitler that was trying to run the country. We don't
Yeah,
really
she did
really
date
don't
his son. I remember.
we don't really want to hear too much. That's what she need to be talking about. That's what she and we need to know. We need to get a timestamp. I mean, we need to get proof who she voted for while she on this network. That's what we need to get.
We're not gonna get that. So there's that.
I would love to have it. I would love to have it.
Oh, that's not
And I want to
happening.
make
So
sure it
there's
was
that.
genuine, not because you got mad at the sun. If you did vote it the right way, girl. Just saying. Uh, let's move on. I don't think we got anything else at the listening party. But like I said, then they had the point where Irish was complaining that she didn't have that many words and stuff like that. And wasn't she crying? If I'm not mistaken, she was
No, she
crying.
wasn't. She
She
wasn't,
was.
but she was complaining about it because she was like, I feel like it's a because they was telling it to Lamisha to Mila, and Mila was like, "Oh, this house business. Let me go ahead and mind my business." And my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, Mila said that because she knows how y'all are.
Yeah, and they both Gemini's too, so I already know she know how they are. Like them damn Gemini's get together, and it's just like it's no. But I think the point is that I think that when she wanted fairness, and a lot of times when it comes into the music industry, it's really not fair. It's like, girl, you better put in work. You better get in where you can fit in. And I feel like at the end of the day, she sat back. She sat back
Right.
because if you would think about it, Shamori eventually was like, "No, bitch, I need to get on some songs." Shamari made sure she got the verses in or whatever, even though she was like, "Well, Shamari said she didn't really have that many you know, solo parts. But yeah, but I see she does because she was working to get them. She moved in
And they
silence.
was like, Shamar, you would sound good. They told Shamari to do these parts.
And that
So it's
too. They
not
did do that
Shamari's fault
too.
that they love her voice
You
more.
ain't gotta be the best. You ain't gotta be the best singer, but girl, you gotta have the passion behind what you're trying to do. And like I said
Yeah.
again, if you knew that this was gonna be this situation, you should have been up in that room writing some songs and stop smoking them cigarettes. Because wasn't she smoking too?
Yeah, they both smoke. You could tell.
Girl, I don't know. Y'all better come on with it. So we get into the house. Let's get back into the house, and then now we get into the cosign situation. So you just give me your opinions on the cosign situation because they eventually got into it about big dick energy
And all this other stuff.
and yeah, big dick energy and different the different versions of the song that they wanted to be on the album.
Yeah. So what happened was basically they had started this thing where it's like now we don't like cosign. Let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. They started this thing where they're like, now we don't like cosign. And
Mm-hmm.
he's not great at what he does, which is just out of the blue, to me, but and to you, I'm sure, because we was all like,
It is.
when did they start not liking him? They didn't like Elijah last episode. Now they don't like him. It's like, girl, what's happening?
Then I was confused.
Right.
Those twins just like to fight. I feel like they're one of those twins. How would I say? They're one of those twins. They're one of those people that goes to the buffet and want to try everything. I go to the buffet and I know I'm not gonna try everything. And I feel like they want to try everything that's at that damn buffet so they can fuck with. That's just what it feels like. Even when the shit ain't messing with them. I go to the buffet and I see some shit, I'm like, that don't even look like it need to be touched. Cause it's like it's not messing with me. You know, when I go to
Right.
the buffet and I see the food and it's messing with me, it's like, bitch, I'm good. You know I'm good. You had me before. Okay, bitch, I'm about to get you. No, them bitches want to try everything at the damn buffet. And I feel like that's just what these twins, they have to fight. They have a real issue of fighting or whatever the case may be and arguing. It's like in their spirit, and they keep on acting so confused. And I think that's the point of the reason why their sisters didn't even show up because they are the type or whatever the case may be. And like I said, they're Geminis. Geminis are known for that. They will start shit and they will turn around and be like, girl, what you talking about? I don't know why you upset. Like, I think it's more of an air sign thing. It's really an air sign thing. I mean, other signs, yeah, we do shit, but the air signs, they do that because, you know, air is with communication. And sometimes when they think they're communicating well, they're really not. They're really
Right.
just off base. So their signs are known to start shit and just be like, "Girl, what?"
And that's what they
Yeah.
do. They start and then they wonder why people have issues and why they're where they are. It's because of y'all. Y'all are why y'all are where y'all are at.
Yes. The situation at hand, it's like they was trying to morph it into so many things because it was. How will we put this?
It what?
I would say certain things and certain things people do and say and stuff like that can be something, but at the same time, it's not this or whatever. Because a lot of times you gotta understand some things are dealt with ignorance or whatever, like a person can be ignorant about something. And I feel like when they was trying to go with the woman thing or whatever the case may be, but you know, I'm like, you know, you shouldn't be talking to a woman like that. I mean, using a how would I put this? We already agreed that a way of you talking to a person when you're arguing with them or having a debate. Let's just say, because certain situations can be from a debate to the point that it's arguing or
Right.
whatever. And once you reach that point when you're in a debate or let alone an argument, you don't use certain, you know, sweetie, baby, honey, you know, all of that. Don't do that because, especially if you know, you're saying that you want to keep it on the debate side. Once you start saying that, it's going to be an argument because it's like you're trying to dismiss me or you know baby me and stuff like that. And I think that's the point. So that's what it, you know, when they went with it. Well, Kiely tried to, you know, go with it or whatever the case may be. So let's get to the point. Well, the point is, Felicia
Mm-hmm.
was it Fallon? No, it's Felicia. Felicia. Felicia wanted a certain version on the album or whatever. Well, she wanted this certain version for the song and she wanted that to be the final cut of it and she wanted him to master it or whatever the case may be. So he had his version, she had her version. She didn't let this man know that she was going to play that version. So when he heard it, he was like, no, I don't want to play. And he said, that's just the wrong version or whatever the case may be. And of course she
Right.
was like,
He
no,
didn't
it's the
say it
right
in a way
version.
that
It's
was
the right.
like he didn't say it in a way that it's like, I know that version. I can understand if it was like, oh, this is your version. Oh, it's bad. All it said was, no, that's not the right version because this, again, I want to point this out. I just want to say this. I don't care how we say things like, yeah, I can agree that her version was better, but this guy is the producer that they hired. BET hired this man to produce. So it's like, no matter how you flip it, he was hired by BET, by Carlos King, to produce for this album. That's all I
Yeah,
want to say. I just want to say that.
yeah. So she went on to do that, like I said, and then basically, you know, shit went left because she was really trying to prove a point of saying that no, this is what she wanted or whatever the case. Instead of her just saying, "Hey, I wanted that version to be the final cut. This is a song I believe in." I feel like she should have voiced that song I believe in. I feel like it should be like this, and I'm like, I don't feel like I want to change it or whatever case may be. I don't want to change or touch. I want it just like this. I just want you to, master, do your little thing. Because, it's a lot of stuff that goes into records. I'm not a full professional on it, but I know it's a lot of things that you have to do to make, the record perfect in a
Yeah.
sense. So, she did that, and like I said, it did went left, and he was using like, baby, and all that, kid and stuff like that, throw it off, you don't use those kind of words, but he was using that. Keely jumped in and was like, you know what, this masculine aggression and stuff like that and everything, don't do all that and everything, and that's when shit went left. So how you feel about all of it, all the dynamics, layers of it, of
Um,
ego,
I
all
can
that.
agree. I think it was I think it was a thing where it's like, yeah, he did use certain terms that are kind of like, yeah, condescending. I can agree with that.
Mm,
But I still feel like, again, I don't think that was really the main intention from him. I think the main intention was, we can have this as a discussion. This could be just a discussion
mm-hmm.
instead of it just going straight to, we're arguing. It's like, why don't we just have a discussion?
Yeah, because
Like,
she
why
came
are
in at the
you
fight.
cussing at it? Not cussing, but like, yeah, she was actually cussing at the man. Why are you going straight to that energy with this
Because that's
man?
what she
Like, for what?
wanted. She basically wanted that to happen. This girl set the whole thing up. She wanted that to happen. Now, like I said, I don't know why he said throw it off. I don't know what the fuck. What is wrong with him? I would never say that. I'm like, you don't say stuff like throw it up. That's some shit. You don't say that. But nonetheless, he did. I don't think it would have been really anything he could. I think just in general, she was going to argue with him because that's why she played the song first and not tell him. And she was already livid that he put his version on. And she was just like, okay, I just want to fight with this motherfucker. So she was just waiting for any opportunity. Because the way she was still, and the way she was fast with getting snappy with him, that's when it was like, okay, she was ready to fight with him. She already
True.
came in.
Because let's talk about the fact that it didn't even really, he didn't even come with at you with some kind of with that energy. You started the
Yeah,
energy.
absolutely. And we're trying to give you leeway with the thrown off thing. Because no, he shouldn't have said that, but your reaction, you wasn't ready to fight this man. You was ready. You really
Exactly.
were. I don't know why Keely jumped in or whatever the case may be, because girl, you're not making this shit no better at the end of the day. Because
Because
if you're
Keely is
supposed to be a
Keely.
person that's supposed to be a creative director, that's what she said. She was like, why are you involved in this mess? You should be the one that's supposed to smooth it out or whatever case
That's
may be.
supposed
You're
to
supposed
want
to
it
be,
to stop. That's supposed to
yeah,
stop it, actually.
yeah. Well, you know what? I'm a form of, if you're having a debate, you can have a debate. I mean, I love energy of a person being passionate about a project and they want to get their opinions out there. I'm down with that. I'm so down with that. I think it's a way to do it. And when I mean
Right.
smooth it out, I'm like, look, hey, y'all can talk about it, but we don't have to do it like this. Why would you talk about it? I want to hear that debate. I'm down for debates in a respectful way, in a manner, or whatever the case may be. And
Because like
Kiely did
it
not
had,
do that. What that choreographer did, she sat there. The vocal coach, she sat there and was just watching the shit because it's like, girl,
because they didn't want to
okay.
have anything to do with all that. They was like, no, I'm good.
Mm, 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 mm. So, like I said, we definitely can't wait to see how this plans out, or whatever case may be, with all this arguing and stuff like that. Because we really want to see, we really want to hear how these songs sound. These songs better be legit. We want to really hear it and we really want them to perform because, we're really excited about the show. So hopefully they got a great bangers on their hands as a point of how they put together. Now, like I said, the song is good, but, I'm just saying it may not be good with everybody on there.
Oh
So,
yeah, like somebody was complaining that they didn't have any lead vocal. I
mm,
just need you to have actual leading vocals.
yeah.
You should have leading vocals in order to get the lead. That's all I want to say.
It's too many girls on this record. Let's be very like even with the Pussycat Dolls, they have a lot of girls in that group. Bitch, we only heard about three voices on there.
If that, if that,
Okay, we only had what was her name, Melody and Nicole. That's all we had.
and Melody was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little note at the end of the song. That's it."
Okay. And then the point is they turned around and it was like, I remember the redhead, she left the group and she was like, yeah, I wasn't getting a lot of singing point. I was like, you was trying to sing? I was, I was confused. I was like, wait, you was singing? I thought this was a lip singing thing. All we knew was Nicole was singing and Melody was baby Melody was trying to, show her vocals. She was like, look, that bitch ain't the only one can sing. We was trying to say, give her a part. Like she needs more than just, some ad libs and the good old, little voice in the back. We want her in the front too, Nicole. You're not the only person. Now, girl, I know you're a minority, but let me tell you something. You better make sure that black girl get a moment.
Well, that wasn't her job, according to her. Her job was to sing, and that's what she gave us.
I guess, girl. We watching her too. We ain't over it. We watching her too. Oh
We
Lord, I can't. We watched her too. Oh look, girl, we didn't win over. We might have to do the Potomac on the next one.
we could just do. Let's just finish it here and do Potomac. And
Okay.
yeah, we could do Potomac the next one. Let's just do that. Makes more
Mm-hmm.
sense instead
Yeah.
of trying to force it and all that. Yeah.
So anything else you want to add?
Um, it's a good show. Don't get me wrong, you guys. It's a great show,
Mm-hmm.
but the girls are doing too much. I think that's one of the things that I want to say. I just want to say that the girls are doing too much,
Mm-hmm.
and that's great. If that's what you want to do, if you want to do team too much, just do team too much.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like some of the too much is ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you could have saved that one. Tell them about the offline tea.
Like what?
The stuff that those lives that you watch.
Oh yes, girl. So you guys, I did watch Cosign's live. I watched Elijah's live. I showed her Elijah's live where
With
he
his
made
fine
the
ass.
statement about, huh?
With his fine ass. You heard me.
I didn't. I actually didn't.
Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm watching them.
Okay, girl. But yeah, we talked about that because I don't know, his live he went in on Aubrey and I get it, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna defend Aubrey. But
Mm-hmm.
I was a little thrown off about it, if that makes sense.
In what
Because he
way?
kept going the route of, yeah, she's a Karen, and it's like, okay, but she's a part of the group. She's here, you know? So what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna get her out of the group or something? Like, what's the plan?
Mm-hmm. Well, I do get to the point because you did brought up the point with the Karen thing, and he was like, "I don't think we should call her Karen." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think we should. I don't think if we get into it with a white person, we have a disagreement. It doesn't need to be a Karen situation." I think we do need to work
Yeah, it
on
shouldn't have
that.
to always be, oh, it's a Karen. That's
No,
it.
I'm
It's
like,
like
I just don't
there's
like
more
that
to.
bitch. That bitch was rude. Or whatever the case may be. It's not, yeah, so I don't do the Karen thing with everything. So I get the point what you were saying about, we shouldn't be doing that. So I would agree on that point too as well.
Because
I
it
just
kind of
say
feels like, I think one of the things I have an issue with it is that it feels kind of like we throw Karen on everything, and it's like not everything is Karen, not everything is that, and also we got to separate ourselves from using the thing Karen, because now white people are trying to say that that's a slur. And girl, I am so sorry that you think that's a slur, but that's not how slurs work.
I know it's
That
gonna
is
be
not
fun.
even, huh?
I think it's how we're gonna be using it towards there. So the girl Karen, I can't. Girl Karen, please don't do it, Karen. You're always starting with me. What? Because you're in my business, Karen. When you're in black people business, make your Karen. Leave me the hell alone, Karen. And
Right.
the
Yeah.
men, they got so many names. Kyle, Kevin.
Oh yeah, they do, girl.
They're like, Kyle, please. What? Kyle, please. We don't want to
Mhm.
hear it anymore. You're in our business.
True. That they be.
So yeah, I get what you're saying about the Karen thing. We shouldn't be calling her opera. Well, no, never mind. Take that back. She dated that man. Girl, fuck that. I'm taking this shit back.
True.
Sorry.
You know what?
Sorry.
I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna say true. You know what?
I had forgot for a second. Nope. No, 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 no. And then married, messing with a man that's married and trying to see. That's the point I don't get, girl. Nope, no. Ah, yeah, we're gonna let that slide. Okay, well, you want to wrap it up right here?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Let's sign off. So this was our review on the BET presents the Encore.
Yes. Oh, I do want to add in this one little tidbit. Um, how did you feel about me mentioning that about when Fallon and Felicia said something about cosign needing to be faithful to his wife? How did you feel about that?
Oh, about his baby mama.
Wife, cosign.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? I thought that was out of order. It's like I can disagree with you business wise, but I don't need to sit around here and talk about your personal life
Like
or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to that point. And let's be very clear, you wanted to be on the show. This is about it was supposed to be about your life. Y'all got on the show of being, in the reality show of talking about y'all lives. Co-signed it. He was the producer. So anything that happens on the show and then he's speaking about it, like y'all attitude and stuff like that, and things that y'all done on the show, you can't be sitting right here talking about this man's people family when this
Right.
was your reality on the show at the end of the day. And
And
then
also you making the statement that you what did she say? She said something about he was trying to get with her at one point in time. Okay, that's cool, but what does that have to do with this?
I hate when people say that. Like when you get into you trying to give me so bitch not now. I don't know. Maybe they want a gold star for that. I don't know. I'm just lost. Maybe they want to go star for it or whatever. I think it's disrespectful. I think she just went too far. I think it's when a person is so wrong, they're gonna go the real wrong way to make themselves more wrong, to make themselves right. And it's like, girl, you just making yourself look worse. So just leave it alone or whatever. So if a person came in that they're wrong, they're gonna go more wronger. So if that is the word, it's wronger or word. It's wronger.
No, but you know what? It
Girl,
makes sense.
girl, just making up words. Girl, wronger. Girl, you being wronger. Girl, what girl is the Southern thing, girl? We just add and S on all kind of shit. That's what we
We
do.
do.
Or ing on shit that ain't even need ing.
Very true. Wig. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was they were doing too much with that whole situation. I will say that that was
Mhm.
one of the things I didn't like is that, don't bring people's personal lives into this.
Yeah, they're looking bad as producers, let alone bad as people too.
Oh,
That's it.
absolutely. They look terrible as people.
Like, who gonna deal with that? And they think that's cute. I guess. All right,
You
let's
know,
go sign on off. All right, you guys, this is Tahoe here.
and I am. Oh Lord. And
And
this
this is
is.
the Teal Show.
We're just some tired heifers. Tired encore heifers. You
Mm-hmm.
guys, we were gonna do Potomac with this, but this took longer than we thought.
Like it always
And
do.
we have been, like we said, we've been making sure that we told ourselves that we weren't going to talk too much about it. And
Mm-hmm.
as you guys can probably tell, we didn't talk about last episode, and there's a reason for that. It's just we want to kind of take our time with it. We don't want to put too much energy into just this show. And next thing you know, we're just we're just reviewing. We're just reviewing, basically.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys, we're out of here.
We're outie.
Weird. All right.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Yeah.